Chai tea Sibylla. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I really did want to do chai. I really did. I wanted to do a chai latte soap because one, everybody wanted me to do a chai latte soap. Two, I love all things chai. I have to add an asterisk now to that statement because this scenting oil, this oil blend, does not smell like chai to me. It's labeled chai, and it has some elements of chai. You can kind of tell there's some cinnamon in it, I guess, and it's kind of got some cloviness to it, but it's very, very florally. And I don't know about I don't know if I like that. I like simple stuff and floral scents. Aside from lavender, when it's by itself, most floral scent combinations just they seem too complex and they seem to overpower everything that's simple about a recipe. But I made it. I made it because this is what I got, and this is what we have out of it. So these are the bars, the loaf molds. These are the slices, and they're drying quite well. They used to be pretty shiny on the cut surfaces. They are drying out really nicely. And then we have these chunk bars that I poured down into the mold, and because the mold was really shallow, I decided to just kind of cut them that way. And the dark stuff here, this is cinnamon that I sprinkled on last minute just as kind of a whim, because I figured if I'm going to try to label these things as chai, they should at least have one thing that is undeniably in chai. Unfortunately, there's really not much else about this. But that's not all. As if I'm channeling Billy Mays himself, but wait, there's more. These are the pucks and ovals. They all turned out relatively okay. It's set up pretty fast. I'm still working out the timing on when to pour into molds. It seems like the difference between light trace, medium trace, and thick trace is mere seconds, and I'm still getting used to that. But it seems to be doing well, because even though we've got some bars with holes in them, which I will probably use these as the sample ones, the circle ones, because they were done last and they're the ugliest. I have plenty of these. Now these ones are still a bit shiny. I have plenty of these puck molds, and they turn out okay. So I guess, they smell all right. I mean, it doesn't smell awful. It smells fine. It smells like soap. It smells pleasant, in air quotes. And, it just doesn't smell like the pure chai that I was hoping for. And I was really disappointed by that. But I still have cinnamon. I still have cloves. I still have some allspice and cardamom, and I can throw in a little bit of ginger. I can make my own, but it'd be the melt and pour soap. And that stuff I try to keep for experiments only, because it's messy. It's not useful for working with anything in large batches. And it's got propylene glycol and glycerin and sorbitol and a bunch of other additives in it that I know what they do. I know why they're there. It's just I'd rather try to stick to the more handmade, natural-ish stuff, because and be able to name just about every ingredient, because there's more ingredients that I don't remember off the top of my head in that melt and pour. None of them are bad for you. It's just that I like being able to say, hey, this has like 7 ingredients. I can name them all, and it's perfectly fine. So, in a couple weeks, I'll probably be getting a hold of some people. I might try to hand out to new testers. Like I said, it helps if you're nearby. Some of the people that I've been relying on for soap are a little overloaded right now. They're a little overloaded. They're like, I still haven't used up all the stuff you gave me last time, so I don't want to take any new stuff. Hopefully that's not a bad sign, that they just don't want my soap. I'm sure it's a good sign that they've got just more than they need, which is fine. So, everything's going good here so far. I'm just finishing up cleaning up the kitchen. I had this Pyrex thing about half full of the soap scraps that chipped off from stuff, which is nice because maybe I can melt that down into a little bar. I'm still collecting soap scraps. I have about a pound and a half now of soap scraps, and I'll probably melt it all down and add it to a batch of something, with a really almost overpowering scent, some citrus. I hear grapefruit's nice for overpowering just about any other scent. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. Um, until next time, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great day.